10 ways to get hot before summertime. Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys 10 tips that'll get you hot before summertime that are both mentally and physically. And this is your reminder that being hot is an energy. It is an energy that we embody through our habits, thinking patterns, how we treat ourselves. It is this internal energy that you yourself have to cultivate, thus leading to a hot mentality, leading to a hot appearance. I mean, naturally, they just coincide. That being said, let's get into it. So the first tip in being hot is remembering that hot people are confident, which confidence doesn't just magically appear by delusional thinking, like being like, I'm hot, looking in the mirror and hoping and praying that that sticks. Being hot is confidence, and confidence is self-love. Self-love is compassion. So my tip for you guys is practice being compassionate towards yourself. Practice being kind to yourself, and the ways you do that is being loving and accepting of who you are, for the good, for the bad. Naturally, as humans, we have positive thoughts and negative thoughts. Being compassionate and being loving towards yourself is being able to love yourself even when you're having negative thoughts. We're human, we have all emotions. When you start being more compassionate towards yourself, having ideas that sometimes kind of suck, but we allow them all to pass, and we just have like a healthy mindset of how we treat our thoughts, our thought patterns, that is you being loving towards yourself, thus leading to you being more sure of yourself, more confident of yourself. So now that you have confidence, you finally have that energy leading you to being hot. That energy is literally so attractive. It takes practice. It takes time to understand yourself. A lot of people think the term being hot is a very surface level term. People who embody that energy so confidently, they do the internal work. So it's gonna take some time, but you got it. The next tip to becoming hot is creating boundaries. We do not want to be easily accessed this summer, okay? Working on our own time, on our own energy. If we feel intuitively that something is not for us, an event, certain people, certain things, we are not entertaining it, okay? We are of high value, so create boundaries to cultivate a safe energy for you. You want to make sure that your energy is #1 priority this summer. We are not easily being accessed. Tip number 3, we are throwing away old clothes, or mostly just throwing away clothes we know we're not gonna wear because old clothes hold energy, and what we're trying to do is get rid of old negative energies and step into this new energy of this new version of us, which is somebody positive, confident, hot, and clothes carry energy, and we're not trying to bring that into this new era, okay? Tip number 4 for getting hot this summer, create a summer playlist. Okay, I love this because music holds energy, and when you have a good summer playlist, it literally makes your summer have a certain theme song or theme energy, you know? Like, I can tell you right now, for all my past summers, I've had like theme songs, and the range is insane. Like last year, my summer song was a Hmong song. The year before that, my summer song was Ganadara by J Park and IU. The summer before that, we have probably 10 Fucks by Tory Lanez. Every summer is a different song, and I love it. Low-key, I don't know what this summer is gonna be, but recently I've been obsessed with XG and J Park. I mean, I've always loved J Park, but I feel like he comes out with the best music in the springtime, and XG is so good. They make such good covers too. Literally, their regular songs and their covers are so good. I love them. They embody literally the energy that I love, that Y2K bad B vibe. They make me want to become a singer so bad. The 5th way to get hot this summer is getting rid of your fear of being seen, aka having a fear of being authentically ourselves, whether that be in a hobby, how we live, how we dress, how we do our makeup, how we present ourselves. This summer, if you want to be hot people, they embody some sort of energy that is just confident, and you can't be not confident and then try to be hot. You have to practice being authentically yourself. Confidence is just being yourself and embodying such a loving energy that people cannot deny. So if you want to get rid of your fear of being seen, you're gonna have to practice today on how to live authentically, which means going intuitively and being like, you know, what does my soul like? Who am I? What makes me happy? What are my hobbies? This is the time you stop giving any fucks about what people say and think and actually start living for yourself. Because the people who continue to live the way other people want them them to live, you are not being different. You're actually following everyone else. Therefore, you cannot shine. But if you embody your own personal energy, no longer follow what everyone else does, you literally become your own energy that people just can't deny. When you're yourself, your energy shines. Now is your time to start embodying who you really are inside. Worrying about what other people think is you living for other people. Do you want to live for other people? Do you want to live a mediocre life? Do you want to be an average Joe? Do you want to be like everyone else? Do you like being invisible? I hope not, okay? This is the time where you start having your own life. One thing about me is I love that when I talk to people, there are so many things about myself that other people can't relate to, which makes me really happy because that means I am living authentically, and that doesn't just happen overnight. It takes time of listening to my heart and being like, what do I want today? Take the time, get inward, learn who you are, okay? Because you are unique. We all have special talents and gifts, and we all have to learn how to hone into them. I'm telling you right now, if you're watching this, you are special. Tip number 6 is creating a calendar and actually staying on top of it. Yes, we are gonna have a hot girl summer. I mean, we're gonna be menaces, but we're also gonna be not stupid, right? We want to make sure that yes, we're having fun, but we're also chasing our dreams. We're being productive, staying motivated, and remembering our mission. Our mission is to chase our life purpose. We have fun, we have play, but we also have work. All of these things come into play in creating our dream life. So what I want you guys to do is get a calendar, whether that be Google Calendar, getting a planner, whatever it may be. Write down things that you want to do and put them on certain days. Like for me, my calendar is never empty. I like to keep that shit full so it holds me accountable. Every time I achieve something, my self-esteem goes up and my head gets bigger. I want that for you guys. The more you achieve more and you get things done, the more you grow your self-esteem. Keeping a calendar and getting things done helps you create self-trust, and it teaches you that you can keep your promises. You're not a liar to yourself. And like I've said before, do you like it when men lie to you? No. So why would you lie to yourself? If you say you're gonna do something, this summer we are getting it done. Tip number 7, if you want to get hot as fuck this summer, you have to take time to rest and get connected with your intentions and your soul. What we're not gonna do is live like an NPC, okay? We are conscious beings. We have a mind, our body, our soul. They all work together. It's easy to walk around and do things, but it's very important to stay in tune with your soul, your spirit, listen to your heart, right? And the way you do that is by taking rest, embodying feminine energy, and just listening to your intuition. I love to meditate. It's something I actually do every single day now, which I used to only do it like half of the week, but now I'm like every day I have to do it. I love getting so in tune. That's how I make every day very purposeful, because that helps me get aligned with my intention. And if you have intentional days, every day has meaning, a meaningful life. So that is why it's so important to stay connected with your spirit. Tip number 8 for getting hot as fuck for the summer. This is actually something I learned recently. It is that if you are very secure in your energy, you don't need validation from anyone. You don't feel the need to share your life with everyone. I share things, but I also keep a lot of things private. At least I think. I feel like there's a lot about my life that I don't feel the need to share, but that came from me having to understand my own energy and understanding my worth and having value and being like, you know, I actually don't need to share this onto my platform. You don't need everyone to know what you're doing. Don't trauma dump. Don't overshare. An example of me oversharing is I used to post everything on my Snapchat stories, and now I like post nothing. It's because I realized nobody has to know what I'm doing, and I actually don't think anyone cares. It was just me putting my life out there because I wanted people to see. But it's like, why do you want people to see? Why do you want people to see? Is it because of a fear of being rejected by society? It goes deep, but that's when you have to start working with your own energy and figuring out where could this be stemming from. Number 9, a tip for getting hot as fuck this summer is staying in a growth mindset. Just because summer is here and we want to have fun, that doesn't mean the growth mindset stops. We're going to continue reading, continue to listen to educational podcasts, educational videos, continue to communicate with people and understand and learn and grow. I heard this quote recently and I forgot exactly how it goes, but it's somewhere along the lines of you can become more if you become more than what you are. And the thing is, a lot of us think that we are a specific way because our mind constructs it like that, right? Think of a construction worker. He's like, I will never become anything more than a construction worker. I can't because I don't have any other talents. But if you think about it, if he went out and grew his talents, grew his portfolio, he could become something else. That's when our mind becomes our enemy because we don't think we are more than what we have convinced ourselves that we are. Like, I am a content creator right now, but if I wanted to become an actress, I could become an actress if I take acting lessons, if I grow who I am mentally to allow that to be an option in my reality. Always continue to grow your mind in all the ways possible through education, through listening to things and talking to people, because the more you grow your mind, the bigger your mind opens and you can achieve more. Honestly, you can achieve anything you want. Sometimes we don't know how to go onto those journeys until we learn about those journeys. Always expand your mind. Growth mindset, guys. Tip number 10 on how to get hot as fuck for the summertime. We are learning how to communicate with people. Something I've learned about really hot people and confident people, they really know how to talk to people and make people feel invited and make everyone feel the energy that you bring to the table, right? Learning how to talk to people has solved so many of my problems. I didn't learn by reading books. I feel like I learned how to talk to people by actually placing myself in positions where there are so many people around me. Like parties. That was actually where I started learning my people skills. I mean, naturally, I have always been very extroverted, but when I was like 19, I was going to a lot of parties and this taught me how to talk to new people. Typically, when I see a new person I don't know, I love to introduce myself. I love to talk to them, ask them what they're interested in, their hobbies, and get to know people. And I feel like it's really rewarding when people feel welcomed and I make new connections. I find that to be so fun. Here's a book that can help you guys learn how to communicate with people, because when you learn how to get people on your good side, you also can learn how to get everything you want. You learn how to get people to do what you want. Education low-key could be manipulation, but it's not. This is a book that actually has helped me in a lot of ways, but also it's a little outdated and that's okay. Read what you can, because I tried the best that I could, but I just went on Spark Notes after that. But this is How to Win Friends and Influence People, the only book you need to lead you to success. This book will tell you so many tips on how to communicate with people, which of course I learned so much, but also it reassured me in a lot of the ways I communicate with people, because I actually do a lot of the things that are said in this book. But I would highly recommend you guys read this. It's just a good food for thought book. Recently, I've been such a lover of books. I love growing my mind spiritually, mentally, physically, all that, growing everything, mind, body, soul, holistic living. But reading this book teaches you how to actually create your sentences in order to cater to that person so that you can get what you want in the end. So many tips and tricks. It's so interesting, so I would highly recommend it. Anyways, guys, those are my 10 tips on how to get hot as fuck for this summertime. Let me know if you guys enjoyed today's video, if you guys would like more videos like this. If you guys haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, I mean, what are you doing? Anyways, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Mwah.